Hey guys, what's going on? It's Gefnaut here. Happy New Year. It is now 2021, which I cannot believe. And here I am again with Gefnaut Reviews. Today I'm going to be doing something kind of interesting. Something I thought I wouldn't be getting, but I ended up getting because after I put it all together, it's awesome. So I can't wait to show you. Let's get into it. Alright, so today we're going to be reviewing the Mega Construx Halo Infinite Energy Sword. And oh man, it turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be really cheap and kind of not good, but the overall quality of this thing is just really good. The build process of this was really hard. Just like the last review with the Super Hornet, that was also hard to do, but I'd say this one was a little harder because there were just some interesting combinations that I had to do that just barely even worked, but I was able to get it after like 5-10 minutes of trying. But yeah, it's actually really durable. Like, you can actually swing it. Like, I don't have much room here. I don't want to knock the camera off the stand, but yeah, you can actually whoosh it. Yeah, don't hit anyone with it because it will fall apart. And yeah, it's a pretty good build. Alright, so in terms of accuracy with this thing, well, I haven't really seen much of the Halo Infinite Energy Sword. I know they showed it just a little tiny bit in one of the trailers, but yeah, I don't know exactly what it looks like, but this kind of looks like a Halo 2 energy sword, so I'm just gonna compare it to that. And yeah, it looks pretty accurate, surprisingly. Like, there aren't really any weird pieces in this. There's a couple I haven't seen before, but yeah, all this is just blue pieces. Yeah, some of them are like cobbled blue and white, and some of them are just clear blue. But yeah, all normal blocks building it, and yeah, it doesn't really wobble like you would expect the blades on it to like wobble and all that. But no, not really. There's a couple little clear pieces here. I don't know if you can see them there, but yeah, those, I did not think those would work. They do. And something even better, it comes with a stand. It looks a little whack without a sword on it, but well, I'm not gonna put the sword on here right now because I almost had a mishap before recording. So it's like this on each side. There's like two little blocks there. There's like a little peg on the sword that attaches into here on each end. Yeah, it almost fell off the stand and shattered into a million pieces. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. And is labeled with a Halo Infinite printed piece and an energy sword. Well, you already know what it is anyways. It's one of the most iconic weapons in gaming. So yeah, it's pretty interesting actually. And I wanted to make some comparisons to something else I have. So I got this like about 5-6 years ago now. This is another energy sword I own, but it's an actual sword. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, I thought this was cool until I bought this. But yeah, they are, I'd say the back end, like where the handles are, those are pretty similar in size, but this one here, the one I've had, is a little longer. Plus it's an actual sword, so I can actually cut stuff with it. And actually like rough it around and stuff. Like, I know I said this in another video of mine, but yeah, I cut up my old school homework a few years ago. beginning of summer break, which was pretty fun, especially with a real sword. But yeah, some pros about this thing. Well, the detail, because yeah, it looks pretty good. And yeah, it's a pretty good display piece. Like my other sword, I can't display that. I was thinking of putting it up on my wall in my room, but I don't want it to cut my head off while I'm sleeping. But yeah, this, since it came with a stand, it could go on my shelf. Just gotta make a little room, but yeah, it's a pretty good thing to show off. And yeah, it's just a impressive build to do in general. And cons, I'd say the price, because it's 50 bucks at Target. I don't think it should be 50 bucks, but whatever, I guess. The build time was about maybe 2.5 hours. So yeah, you gotta take that into perspective, but whatever. That doesn't really matter. Come on, we're in a pandemic right now. What else do we got to do? But yeah, the last thing is the build, actually putting things together. Like I said, there's some weird combinations here, and some of the blocks you can barely even put on the thing. Like if you look at the sword right here, there's, as it goes up by the handle, there's like two different, there's like, it goes up a layer, but yeah, those pieces are so hard to get on there. I don't know why, but I struggled so much. And the handle here, there's all this gray stuff here. You're supposed to attach that to the layer of black in the middle. Just slap it on there, but you can't really do that. So yeah, other than that, it's pretty cool. I really like this thing. And yeah, I think it's worth the 50 bucks. Like I said, I wish it was a little bit cheaper though. Yeah, if it were cheaper, yeah, there would definitely be a lot more of these things sold. On my last trip to Target, which is where these are mainly sold, I think, I don't know. It said Toy of the Year on it. And, well, shoot, this was last year, like, just before New Year's. And yeah, it said top toy, right where it was, 50 bucks. They were all there. There was, like, nobody took anything. Like, I guess nobody wanted to buy this thing here, but yeah, I recommend you buy this. It'll give you something to do if you're just sitting at home doing nothing. And yeah, it just looks really cool when you're done with it. And you can, well, if you happen to get two of these things, you could dual wield, which is a big old dream of mine in Halo, the dual wield energy swords. But yeah, one other thing, this thing is really light. Like, compared to this is like heavy. Well, it's not really heavy, but it's a lot heavier than this. This is just plastic blocks or whatever. This is like metal, real sword stuff here. So, yeah. So, that is the review of the Halo Infinite Mega Construx energy sword. And yeah, I hope you like this video. I hope you guys buy this because it's definitely worth it. I know it's 50 bucks. Yeah, trust me, it's worth it. But yeah, that's all for today. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.